gamers, and welcome back to the NeueCraft server. So we start here this episode standing on the world's strongest candle because we celebrated NeueCraft's birthday last episode. We are 1. Haha! And last episode we also got all of the dyes in the game. Nearly a shortcut of every single one of them, which is very, very handy to have. And we did that by putting a few farms down here in the bowels of the base, past bulk storage and into our mini farm area here, where we put first a little 2-flower farm. We put our cocoa bean farm over here for the brown dye. Then we made this pretty impressive flower farm, shifting floor design that bone meals the ground, shifts the stuff, it all flows off the end, the seeds go in here, they get bone mealed and go back into the system, and then we collect the flowers over this side of things, and specifically we have dandelions more than anything else, so when there's more than a double chest of those, they overflow and get bone mealed as well, going into the system, which is almost self-sustaining. We also built ourselves a squid farm out in the ocean with our ocean monument in order to get the black dye as well. So super happy with all of that. So this episode we have a little bit of a ice boat race tournament to do some stuff for. So we're going to have a few races, but there's a couple of things that I want to do first over there in preparation for the tournament. So we're going to head over there now and build a few things in preparation for the races. So we've come back out to the Christmas village today, and obviously this place, Christmas is now past, but this place is going to remain, and maybe we'll give it a refresh next Christmas, assuming we're still here. But we have the racetrack, which is evergreen and is for anyone to enjoy at any time. And we have, as we said we would, arranged a tournament. So we're doing this in Discord using a bot to help organise things and requested sign-ups. Because of the time of year, it's a little bit difficult for some people to play right now, and so we only got 5 of us in the tournament, but we are all ranked up and paired up into groups, and we're going to put a little something in place here to try and make it a little bit fun, because this certainly won't be the only tournament we ever do, and we'll be able to reuse it as well. So I brought a couple of shulkers with me here with things that I know we're going to need, and we are going to build ourselves something tournament specific. Let's go. Really small, simple build, but this here is a podium, and we have a couple of special things which I accidentally put away. Let me just get them back out. But there's a first match here between Gray and Adam. I don't have Adam's head, so he'll need to provide his, and they'll need an extra one of their heads that'll go on the blue spot, and that will determine. Oh, I've done this the wrong way around. 1 second, let me just fix that. That's better. Because you've only got 5 players, the way the tournament has to work is there's an initial round, which is just between Adam and Gray. The winner of that goes on to play Harlock in round 2. And then we have myself against Supa in round 2. And the winners will go on the gold blocks. And then the 2 winners will face off here in the final, and then the winner's head goes in the center there in the circular winner's spot. Brilliant. And of course they stand on the podium, have their pictures taken, and claim their prize. Isn't that a bit of fun? I'm just going to turn this off for the time being, because we'll keep it off until such time that we have a winner. This is just a really simple observer thing spinning around and round and round. Very, very simple. Once we have a winner, we can put them there and give them all of the sparklies, and they shall stay there for some time. Isn't that fun? Pretty simple thing to do, and I think as we do more and more tournaments on the server, I'd like to try doing something like this again and again. Give us a physical reminder of the last tournament and the results that we got. Now, can't wait to start these races and see how this progresses. Speaking of races, Supa and I have managed to find a time to come on together and complete our race for the tournament. Now, I think Gray and Adam have already raced, in fact, and Gray was the winner. So Gray now needs to race Harlock, Supa and I need to race here, and then the winners of those two go on to the final. So we've got our boats, we're going to place them down and get ready to rumble. So, if you remember Supa, the rules, it's just go as fast as you can, round and round and round. We're going to do 3 laps. When I push the button, a song is going to play, and after about 6 or 7 seconds, the gates will open. So, push forwards, and yeah, let's get ready, go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yes, off to a good start, taking the very early lead into the first corner. Now remember Supa, you've got to take these things really wide, you've got to start turning before the turning so that you get a nice even swoop all the way through without hitting the sides. Just like that, yes, and pull it up again. Oh, I'm already leaving Supa in my dust. I only need to make one little mistake though, and then it's game over. One down already. Ah, mistake. Okay, keep going. Build up some speed, get into turn. Not bad. Coming up to the big old hairpin. This is always the tricky one. Gonna make it around in one go without touching the sides. Overturn. But I recovered. Okay. Oversteered there. Alright, down to the end. We're coming back around to the finish line again. Oh, Harlock's there. Hey, Harlock. He's come to spectate. I'm catching up with Supa, he's right ahead of me. Look, there he is. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lap him. Come on, John. Get some speed up. Get up to him. Come on, quicker. Oh, I'm nudging him ahead. This is my chance. Overtake him. Yes. Come on. Penultimate corner, up to the end. Stay in the lead. Come on. The final corner is just up ahead. Oh, I'm going to absolutely destroy this for Supa. Come on. And finish. Yes! Nice one! Race over. Well raced, Supa. Sorry, I lapped you there. And thanks for spectating, Harlock. Thanks for coming along and watching the race. Can't wait to see you and Gray race next and then see who gets to face me in the final. Oh yeah. Alright, a little more time has passed and another race has been completed. So let's take a little look at our leaderboard here. So obviously round number 1 was Gray and Adam. Gray won that. Gray went on into round 2 where we had myself and Supa. I won that race as we just saw. Then Gray was up against Harlock over here. And Gray won. Well done, Gray. 2 races for Gray, now 1. So now we have Gray, myself, in the final, heading off against each other. So we're just trying to sort out a time to make that happen. And we'll get it on camera and see who's going to be victorious. Also, someone has been pimping the stadium. Check this out. First place is now a whole bunch of diamond blocks. Very nice. So, in preparation for my next build, I needed yet another mini farm. So I'm just stocking this guy up. I built him earlier on today. And very simple little farm. You just flicker the switch right here. It's bone meal powered once again, of course. And then we get our shears that come in here. We're bone mealing some rooted dirt. And in turn, we get the hanging roots. I didn't have many of these in storage. And I'm going to need a fair number in order to complete this next build. So yeah, I'm going to farm a good couple of stacks worth here and then go collect the rest of the materials we're going to need for the next build. So we're going to take a little break for a minute from racing and we're going to do a little bit of terraforming work, I think, and a little bit of building. So, our village is looking absolutely fab, and I didn't put much of this on camera, just showed the results, but I removed every single grass block in this entire part of the valley and replaced it with moss. That was a lot of placing of moss. Took a very long time, and then I did bone meal over the top of that, so we've sort of made the beginnings of a custom biome. But there's one thing remaining here that is not custom. These things. And I don't really think I like the look of them. I want to do something a little different. But in order to do something different, first of all, we've got to remove the things that are there that we no longer want. So, step 1, tree removal. Let's do it. Go, the whole valley's been cleared. What do you think, Wilbur? Yeah? Not bad, huh? It's a little sparse, but that's what we want. And we're going to introduce a new type of vegetation into the valley. So I've been off getting some materials, some pretty interesting materials that you might not expect. And yeah, we're going to make ourselves a bit more of a custom biome here. So, step 2. Custom trees. Oh yeah. Back up from the same vantage point here, we can see our valley is now completely full of custom trees. Let's go have a closer look. So these are mostly made of soul soil. Now I was trying a whole bunch of different blocks. I wanted something on the dark end of the spectrum, and I also wanted it to sort of fit in with the very earthy style of some of these buildings. Very earthy tones, a lot of the mud bricks and terracottas and you know, just accents of colour. With these, yeah, I wanted them to be just a little different and feel a little otherworldly, and I think I've achieved that. There's quite a few different designs I based it on and then rotated them and then customized each one a little bit by bit. Lots of glow lichen for lighting to make sure they're all spawn proof, but also make sure that they, you know, are visible at night a little bit as well. And yeah, I kind of quite like these, and they definitely make this biome feel custom now. It definitely feels like something not native to Minecraft, and that's exactly what I was going for. That these people are special in some way, a lot like our friend Vinny here, and yeah, that they don't belong to the world of Minecraft as we know it. The villages are different, the inhabitants would have been different, the way they build is different, and the environment that they live in is different. And now we have what we can truly say is a completely bespoke biome. Bespoke ground, bespoke buildings, bespoke paths, bespoke vegetation, all of it, all created by me. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm very, very pleased with how this has turned out. I still think there's more to do. I don't think I'm finished by any means. I'm just a bit treed out for the minute. That took an enormous amount of time to put together. There's still a few things, like I might patch it out, a few gaps here and there. I may even remove one or two trees, perhaps where I've made it a bit too dense. There's more space up here to expand some of it. We've still got some vanilla trees up here we may consider removing as well. Even more buildings to put in. Who knows where we're going to go next with this, but I'm very pleased with how this is turning out. And yeah, it's probably the most involved and bespoke thing I think I've ever done in Minecraft. So I'm happy with this as a creative endeavor. Very happy indeed. Okay, so it is time for the final of the tournament. We've all found a time where Gray and I can come on, and we've actually got a bit of an audience here today. That's nice. So we've got to reset the track. Gonna need to grab ourselves a boat, and Gray and I are going to race to see who's going to be victorious. Gray has obviously won 2 races already. I've only won the one to get here because of the seeding and the number of people. Thanks to the boat, Gray. And yeah, I think we're just about ready to get going here. You ready, Gray? Okay, Gray is not in voice chat, but he is ready. And yeah, I think we're going to have some spectators in the boats with us. French is in mine. Looks like Supa's going in with Gray. Alright, and we're about ready to go. Alright, we're off. Nice. Not too bad a start. I've got to try and keep my cool. Don't get overwhelmed by the fact it's the final. Come on, stay on top of things. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So far so good. No, no. Oh my goodness. He's right on my tail and he's already overtaken me. I don't believe it. I got rammed into the side as well. Okay, John, you can do this. See if you can catch him. They're just ahead. Take the corner. No, oversteer, oversteer. Oh, the pressure of the final is getting to me, and I am not performing well here. And across the line. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Well done, Gray. Gray rightfully won that one. I raced terribly. So many mistakes. Man, I really let the pressure of the final get to me, but it's about the performance on the day, and Gray pulled it out the bag. Woohoo! Well done, Gray. Let's go and finalize the scoreboard here. Let's get your head in the right place. And I'm going to go around the back and turn on the display. There we go. Gray is the winner. His head is in the prime spot there, and then we're going to go up and take our podium spots. There we go. Haha! Congratulations, Gray. You really deserved it. Harlock would be number 3, I think, technically here. But yeah, you got the raw deal of the seed, having to race that early round that no one else did, and won the most races. So the best racer won. Congratulations, my friend. Well deserved. Alright, I think that's about all I've got time for this episode. Sorry it's taken a little while to get this one out, but things have been busy. Who would have thought moving countries would be so difficult? It takes so much time. We are in Canada at the moment, and we're moving country temporarily again for a couple of weeks, going to the Caribbean and going to live and work from there for just over 3 weeks. So that's going to be disruptive again, and then we'll be back in Canada after that. So things are going to be hopefully starting to resume back to normal once our living situation stabilizes. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to play, going to try and put out videos. It's just going to take a little longer than it usually does. Apologies for any audio issues on this one too. Still trying to stabilize my setup after moving, and taking it all apart and putting it back together again comes with difficulties, which I'm still trying to resolve. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching, and another celebration for the end of this episode. We just reached a milestone on the channel. 300 subscribers. Yes, 300. That is a big deal for me, so thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you do enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, and if there's anything you'd like to see us do in particular, then please give us some feedback in the comments. It means a lot to me, and yeah, it just encourages me to continue making these videos and feel like people are actually enjoying what I'm doing. Obviously I can see all the statistics on my videos, and I can also see that quite a large number of you viewing these are not subscribed. So if you like what we do, please consider subscribing, because it helps out the channel a lot and just means that I'm going to be able to make more and more great content for you guys. So thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.